Jett, what was it like preparation this week leading up to this game, not knowing if KJ was going to play, and then you had two other potential guys that were going to jump in there in the mix at quarterback? I mean, how did y'all address that?
We didn't really speak just a ton on it. We knew, he was questionable coming in, but we prepared like he was going to, jog out there and take the first snap, and he presents a, huge problem. But, they got great backs, great O-line, and just players everywhere. And so we knew it was going to be a huge challenge either way, with or without him. And so we just our preparation was the same. We knew it was going to be a dogfight the whole game, so we just kind of prepped the same.
How much did y'all prepare for Hornsby?
Like I said, we didn't switch up just a ton. They can both scoot, obviously. They can keep it on reads, and then they can sling it around a little bit too. So very similar.
Jett, obviously you've been here a while, and under Leach, you guys would get a big win and then have a deflating loss the next time out. You guys have kind of changed that narrative this year and got another big win today. What do you think has been different this year about being able to sustain that momentum?
Yeah, I just think we're a mature team. We're an older team. Never too high, never too low. Just kind of try to stay level-headed and take it one game at a time, and just kind of take it as it comes, and just be level-headed and just play the next game.
Question to both of you. I mean, you didn't know about KJ Jefferson, but you knew Buki Watson wasn't playing in the first half, and what was it like kind of preparing for that, and do you think J.P. Purvis should win the Heisman Trophy?
Go ahead. Yeah, we knew Buki was going to be out. We joked around all week. It's like I told him I was mad at him because that was my big hit on fourth down. The A&M game, just messing with him. But we knew he was going to be out, so we kind of treated the first half of practice like the first half of the game, and the second half of practice like the second half of the game. And JP's done a great job stepping up, with Page going down, the next man up, mentality. I'm not sure how many tackles he finished with or anything today, but I know he had that good third down run plug stop, and he's done a great job for sure stepping up. And then it was obviously nice to have Buki come back in the second half.
Yeah, felt like JP been doing a good job, especially stepping up. Next man mentality is what we gotta have around here. With, like you said, Page and everybody going down, having that next man mentality, stepping up, that's a good thing.
Randy, you and Jackie combined for the tackle there on the goal line on that fourth down, I guess. What did you see on that play, and I guess what's that feeling like when you get a stop, right there on the goal line?
The feeling was great. The atmosphere of our fans just throwing with the bells, it was just going crazy. But going on the sideline, our defensive coordinator, telling us what play we're finna do, what he expect, and we just been preparing the whole week, doing what he say, executing the calls, doing our job, all the level to the ball. So it was great.
You guys are off to a 5-1 start, something Mississippi State has only done 5 times in the last 40 years. How special is it to be a part of that with the understanding that the job isn't done for either of you guys?
You're hot, go ahead.
It feels great, doing, at least we know right now we're doing the right thing. We going to practice every day, doing whatever the coaches say, just doing our part of the puzzle. All 11, everybody do their job. We got Coach Leach, Arnett, everybody just, plugging together, we working as a team.
Yeah, it's nice to roll, have some momentum rolling into games, but, obviously we all know it's a very hard league. If you take breaks, you'll get exposed and you'll get beat very easily. And so, we have to take each week and each moment with great preparation and just know we're going into a big road environment. It's going to be a huge challenge.
I can get an answer from both of you guys on this. With as aggressive as you guys are on defense, there's going to be some big plays to be made for the offense, and there were a few today, but it seems like you guys seem to come up with even bigger plays on your side of the ball. How comfortable are y'all that y'all are going to be able to finish a drive like that, whether it be an interception or stop inside the 20 or whatever?
So they Coach Leach, Coach Arnett, all the coaches just preach, play the next play. Obviously, this is SEC football. They're going to make some plays on us. We know that. They tell us that. It's inevitable. So you just have to have in your head, just play the next play, try your best not to let it happen again, buckle down, and just have the right mentality coming into the next play. And
Yeah, the coach has been harping that the whole week. Like, we going against a good team. They got a good old line, good running backs, good quarterback, everything. So we got to play aggressive up front. The whole box just got to crash down. So, you know, that's been the focus, and that's what we had to do. We had to get our job done.
It's kind of the Bulldog revenge tour. You know, you guys get Memphis after a game you should have won last year, and now you've got an Arkansas game you should have won last year. And last time you guys went to Kentucky was one of the worst performances of the Mike Leach era. So how soon can you maybe flush this one and kind of get it behind you and begin to start focusing on going 1-0 next week?
So yeah, we have a 24-hour rule. So we'll have meetings tomorrow, watch the film, make the corrections, because obviously there's a lot of correcting we have to do, and then Arkansas is over, on to Kentucky, and so there's no hanging on to this game. It's all eyes on Kentucky, and like I say, we just focus on the next game and got to prepare hard for them. They got a great quarterback, great running back, O-line, receivers. I mean, the whole 9 yards. And they're a great team, so it's going to be a big challenge. Like I said, 24-hour rule.
Randy, you mentioned the tackle that you had with Jackie on that fourth down. Obviously, Jackie gets an interception again later in the game. What has he kind of brought, to the team since he came in the spring?
Jackie a cool guy. I love that dude, man. That's my boy. Jackie, he came in ready to work, ready to be around the guys. He hang with us on the field, off the field, in the locker room. Hey, he danced with us. Like he came in and joined the culture. The culture, we gotta work. We just gonna work. We gonna work to get where we want to be. And everybody around here, we love him. He's just a great guy.
Jett, for you, being on the other side of Will in a lot of practices, Mike just said that, he's someone that deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. What kind of steps have you seen, from Will to be a guy that deserves to be in that, in that race?
Yeah, I mean, obviously Will's an incredible quarterback. He's really stepped up. I would say the biggest thing that I've seen this year is just his poise in the pocket. Like, he doesn't get happy feet or anything. He sticks in there. He knows when to get out and extend plays, like we saw today with the touchdown to Austin, and then so his maturity is just and understanding the game is just skyrocketed, and he's reaping the benefits of that for sure. And then another thing is his leadership. He's very vocal, which every good quarterback is, and we buy into his leadership. So he's done a great job.
All right.